Crawl off and die, will you?
You've got it all wrong.
It's no good, Les. She told me herself you were taking her to Vegas.
I never said I'd take her anywhere.
You're pathetic.
I'm pathetic. If you hadn't have blown the gaff yesterday, we'd be £500,000 better off now.
And what would you done with it? Took that jailbird next door to Vegas?
Do you think I'd have slept in that lavvy if there was anything going on with her?
Well, maybe she's dumped you. Now you're skint.
Look, I'm prepared to forgive you if you'll just let me in.
You forgive me?
You've overreacted, that's all.
Oh, Les, that's very good of you. But could you just give me a bit of time to think about it?
How much time do you want?
Let's see. How does 2 years sound? I wouldn't want to overreact again, would I?
Janice.
Well, give her my love, won't you?
I will, Emily. Thank you.
Bye. Oh, morning, Gary. How are the twins?
Oh, they're great, thanks. I'm off duty for half an hour, so I'm just grabbing a bit of breakfast.
Well, anytime you want a babysitter, you know where I am.
You're not free tonight, are you?
Tonight?
I'm only joking.
Well, I am, as it happens. I'll be very happy to do it if you like.
That's very kind of you. Do you mind if I get back to you after I've had a word with Judy?
Of course.
They're a handful, you know.
If I can sit up a tree all night in the middle of winter, I'm sure I can cope with 2 babies for a couple of hours.
Cheers, Emily.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Morning.
Good news.
What?
The landlord's given me 2 weeks free rent on the new cafe to get it ready.
Oh, well done. How'd you manage that?
Oh, I strike a hard deal, Gabe.
So how's that pan out then, time-wise? When you opening?
Oh, well, I've got to firm things up with Steve MacDonald for fitting it out. It'll be a few weeks yet, or months even. But at least we're a step closer to reality now.
Thank goodness. You're going to need that money now you're out of work.
I'm going to be out of work forever, Gail.
I hope not.
Welcome home.
Oh,
thanks, Natalie, love.
Did you have a nice holiday?
Oh, yes, wonderful. Here, what are you doing in here?
Well, you know, I thought I'd brighten it up a bit.
So this was your idea, were it?
Yeah. Do you like it?
Well, it's all right, I suppose, but you're not thinking about doing the rest of the pub, are you?
Well, yeah, eventually. Why not?
Oh, they're conservative like our customers. You know, they don't like change. So, what have you done with our stuff?
I packed it all away. But I did hold on to this for you.
Well, you've certainly stamped your mark on this place, haven't you?
I had to, Vera.
Well, still. Now your name's above the door, folk will know to blame, won't they? Come on, Jack. Let's go and pack our cases.
Why did you tell her we were off to Vegas?
I didn't. She asked me if it was true. I said, go ask your husband. And she's lucky, you know, Les. That's not all I said, the way she was going on at me.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry about that. Only she's kicked me out on the strength of it. And I was just wondering, what with me and you off to the States in a bit anyway, could you put us up for a bit?
How long's it be?
Till I get my compo. That'll be any day now. And I won't be under your feet because you'll be out of work all day.
Oh, come on, Leslie. If you've got all that money coming through, you can get a bridging loan.
They take ages. My compo will be through by then. Come on, Jackie. It's brass monkey weather out here. Another few nights outside will kill me. And then there'll be no dosh for anyone.
Oh, we're all right then.
Great, yes.
Now, hang on a minute. You're sleeping on the settee. And no funny business, OK?
Me? Go on, girl, get in.
You're not expecting any surprises in this will, are you, Mum?
Why should I be?
Well, I just wondered, were you asking me along?
No, I just want you there for moral support. Anyway, I know what's in it.
Really?
The solicitor more or less told me on the phone, yeah, there's 1 or 2 little legacies, well, just piddling little amounts, and then the rest comes to me.
I hope you're not going to do anything daft with it, Mum.
Oh, don't be so silly. Well, perhaps a trip over to Canada to see Stephen.
Yeah?
Oh, change the car, maybe. Oh, and a new kitchen.
Mum!
No, these are investment scale. If you don't spend on essentials at the right time, it can finish up costing you a fortune.
Yeah, well, maybe Alf did leave some things a bit late.
Yes, I know. Well, that's something I don't intend to do. Come on now.
Second shift clocking on.
Next time I have a baby, will you remind me to do it in the spring?
Why?
Because there's 6 months of warm weather, where we can hang our baby clothes out in the yard.
Emily's offered to babysit.
When?
Tonight. I said I'd ask you first.
I'm not up to it. I'm worn out.
Well, we could do with a break.
And we haven't left them on their own before.
They'll be safe in Emily's hands. Anyway, a couple of hours in a Rovers will do us good.
All right, then.
And we can go for a Chinese after.
You've talked me into it, but we'll get a takeaway, yeah? I hope Emily knows what she's let herself in for.
Well, that's what I thought. She said she'd be all right. Shall I give her a ring to check?
And talk her out of it? No way. You, keep your big, fat gob shut.
There you are, love.
Cheers. Thanks, Vera.
Oh, that was a nice smile. How's it going?
Early days. I don't know. Comes on a bit strong, but...
But what?
I don't think he's over his ex.
Sally?
Sometimes I wonder whether he's going out with me just to make her jealous.
Oh, don't talk soft. They've been finished for ages, haven't they?
So?
No love lost there, if you ask me. You go for it.
You know, Jim, I just want to say I think it's really brilliant the way you've got yourself out that wheelchair.
Well, thank you very much. Mind you, had a load of incentive, so I did, you know. When you're stuck that far down, you can't tell whether you're getting a full measure in your pint glass, you know.
Well, not now that I'm in charge. Those days are over.
Hey, she's loading it up all of a sudden. Who does she think she is?
The landlady, Vera.
Look, we're going to be all right, aren't we, Jack? I didn't mind when Elliot took over, because I still felt as if we were both in charge, you know.
Oh, give her a couple of weeks. She's got some fancy ideas. No idea about running a pub, though.
Well, that's true.
Wait till the nitty-gritty hits her, because she's going to need all the help she can get from us.
Yeah, she'll find out what hard work is then.
Then she'll be thrown.
Yeah. And then we'll be the power behind the throne.
Come in, Mrs. Roberts.
Hello. Thank you. This is my daughter, Gail.
Ah, yes. How do you do?
Hello.
Do sit down.
All right, thanks. I'll sit in this one. Hello. Hello. It's a nice office.
As I explained on the phone, this is a very straightforward will. Your husband left his entire estate to you, apart from 3 sums of £2,000 to his grandchildren.
I didn't know that. Oh, Alfie thought a lot of the children, Gail.
To be held in trust until they're 18. One of them is 18 already, I believe.
Nick, yeah.
So he'll get his straight away. And the rest is yours. There's a breakdown of what it adds up to.
Thank you. I don't understand this, really.
What?
Well, net total, cash assets, £1,427, 13p.
That's right. After deducting his grandchildren's legacies and our expenses. £208, I think we charged.
Is that it?
I think buying the building as well as the salon business made inroads into his savings.
That was only 25,000 quid. I mean, no, Mr. Irwin, there must be some mistake, sure.
No, I think you'll find that's correct.
So all I'm getting is 1,400 quid?
Plus the properties and the business. Oh, and the car, of course.
Mr. Irwin, I'm sorry, but Alf must have had more than that. I mean, he had Tessa's, he had Pep's, he had Super Savers accounts.
He cashed them all in to buy the salon.
Well, I don't know how I'm going to live. I mean, I don't have any cash of my own.
Don't worry, Mum. There's the pension. You'll be fine.
And there's the salon. You'll have an income from that.
I doubt that'll be enough.
I'm afraid I can't help you there, Mrs. Roberts. My job is merely to execute the will. How you live on the proceeds will be down to you.
I still can't believe it.
I must say, I thought there'd be more than that.
100,000 at least. I mean, even after buying the salon.
Well, his estate probably is worth that, isn't it? With the house and the business.
But where did it all go?
He always said he never had much. Must have been telling the truth.
Oh, And after all this insurance fiasco, I mean, really, your children are getting more than I am. Oh, Gail, Martin, oh, that sounded terrible. I'm sorry. No, I didn't mean it like that.
I know you didn't, Ma.
Oh, God. But I'm going to show me face yet again. I'll be a laughing stock.
Aye, who's to know?
Martin, Will's go in the Gazette, if you're well known. And I mean, Alfie was an OBE, he was an ex-mayor.
Yeah, well, even if it does, they're only going to print what his estate was worth in total. They're not going to say you got 1,400 in cash, are they?
Oh, well, that wouldn't sound so bad, would it? Because, I mean, it would be nearer 100,000 altogether.
Well, we won't tell anyone.
But we'll just say what the Gazette will say, which is you got most of it, which is true.
Would you mind?
Of course not, Mum.
Impoverished gentility.
What's that?
That's what I've got to look forward to.
Of course. You know what's drained his bank balance, don't you? 13 years of funding her retail therapy.
Hey, how are you managing, love, eh?
I'm fine.
Yeah, it's nice that honeymoon period, isn't it?
Honeymoon period?
Yeah, me and our Jack were like that, you know, when we first started.
Vera, I have worked here for 18 months.
But only as a barmaid, it's different when you're ordering stuff and doing that and here all hours. Yeah, you'll soon find out.
Yeah, well, if I run into difficulties, I know where to come for advice.
Yeah, you stick with us, love. Yeah, you'll be all right.
2,000?
Oh, that's brilliant.
Well, when do I get it?
I don't know, a few weeks' time when they've done all the paperwork.
Oh, that's really kind of him, isn't it?
Anyway, just thought I'd let you know.
Yeah, thanks, Martin.
All right, see you in a bit.
See ya.
See ya. Guess it calls for a celebration, doesn't it?
Oh, tonight, I've just said I'd babysit for Kevin.
I'll go tell him you can't do it.
You happy now?
Hey?
How much did you get?
Haven't you heard what happened?
What?
I got nounced.
You are?
Well, I thought with all the aggravation you were having. Then what with Alf dying and that, I thought, well, I've proved my point. I don't want the lad to lose his job. So I dropped my case.
You did what? I resigned over this yesterday.
What'd you do that for?
Because some of us have got principles.
Well, I wish you'd have told me. I wouldn't have dropped the case. Now we're both out of pocket.
What are you on about?
You don't think I was going to keep it all for myself, do you? I was going to see you right once the compo come through. I don't believe you. No. That's a side a lot of people don't see. And I don't shout about it either. So keep it under your hat, won't you? Pint, please.
Thank you. Well, I hope this isn't as strong as last time. I was shaking for hours.
No, I think I've got the balance right now. By the way, my offer's been accepted on those premises.
Good.
Yeah, so I will need the estimate as soon as possible.
Well, I'll sort it out for you.
Well, if you could.
It'll be my pleasure.
Oh.
He puts me through all that, then drops the case.
Nothing he did has surprised me anymore.
Well, that's what done add up. He was doing it all for us.
Well, maybe they didn't give him much, so he's doing this to save face.
Oh, and that story about the compo, well, I've heard some things in my time.
Can't you find out what happened?
Oh, I've been ringing the hospital all day. Can't get in touch with Carol.
Because if he has dropped the case, you can ask for your job back.
Come what?
Well, if you're not accused of anything, you're in the clear.
I'm not crawling back to the hospital, Gail, not after the way they've treated me.
Well, there's more than your pride at stake here, unfortunately.
But I've resigned. It's done.
Then undo it.
Right then. He's gone off, they changed and fed, and she's on her way now too.
Oh, isn't it a miracle, the way they come out so perfectly formed?
It's a miracle how they always wake up just as you're nodding off.
Right, if there's any problems, Emily, we're just in the Rovers.
Oh, I'm sure it'll be all right. I've done it often enough.
Right, I'll get changed then.
And I'll get a shave.
Feel right time, I've got naught to do.
Oh, you liven up once you get outside.
Yeah, come on, let's make the most of it. Chop, chop.
You're a tyrant, you, do you know that?
That's why you're loving me.
I'm not too early, am I?
No, only I've got a bit of a problem. Babysitters let me down.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, I've tried everyone else I know. But they're all busy, so it's up to you. Don't know what you want to do, whether you want to rearrange it for another day or something. I'm sorry about that. I could try Sally, but I don't really want to do that.
Well, what do you want to do?
Could get a takeaway, but it means staying in.
Well, I don't mind that.
Are you sure?
Can we have a takeaway?
You've only just had your tea, you. Anyway, this is Alison, a friend of Daddy's. This is Rosie.
Hiya.
Oh, and here's Sophie.
Two very pretty girls. I bet you've got loads of boyfriends, haven't you? Rosie has, but I'm too young. We've only got 2. Well, that's quite enough to be going on with, I'd say.
Look, I'll go and get some takeaway if you want, if you keep an eye on these two. I'll just nip to the Chinese in Rosamond Street. It's supposed to be quite good. I mean, that's... If you want that, I can get something else. I'm easy.
Can Alison read us a story, please?
Well, that's up to Alison, innit? And you've got to be good girls first. And that means brushing your teeth, so come on, upstairs and get them brushed.
I'd love to read you a story. Why don't you get your favourite book out for me?
Huh? Seems like you made a hit there.
It's only 'cause I'm new. The novelty will wear off soon.
Stick around. It will.
Yeah, well, we'll see about that, won't we?
I just don't want to wake them up.
Oh, see, sorry, Emily, I wasn't thinking. Only listening, they were meant to be meeting me down the boozer half an hour ago, you know?
Well, it's them I'm talking about. They went upstairs to get ready, but when Gary came back from the bathroom, he found Judy fast asleep on the bed. So he said, well, I'll stay up and read till she wakes up. But when I went upstairs, he'd gone off too.
It's desperate, innit? And look at you now, eh? Babysitting for 4 people. If I was you, Emily, I would charge double.
Oh, poor things. They must be worn out.
Ah, don't worry your head. And I'll tell you another thing. If Gary wakes up, just give him another bottle of Newton and Ridley, because he'll soon go off again. Eh?
How was the...
Good as gold.
Right, I'll just go and kiss him goodnight.
You don't mind me being here, do you?
No, why?
Well, you might not want the girls to know about me.
I wouldn't have asked you here, would I? But I've got to be careful as well. I don't invite a different woman back here every night, you know. That'd really freak him out, wouldn't it?
Sure.
But I'm not going to hide away from life either. If I meet someone I really like, then I'm going to introduce you to them. The food's in the oven. I'll just go and turn the lights off.
So, have you heard anything? Yeah? You are? You are joking me, aren't you? Well, they're lying. Yes. Yes, he told me he dropped the case. Yeah, OK, Carol. Yeah, all right. And see you, love. Bye.
What?
Oh, only turns out Janice turned up at the tribunal. Told him it was all a pack of lies.
What?
They've dropped the case. Just wait till I get home.
Martin, be careful. Don't do anything stupid.
I can't guarantee that, Gail.
Of course I do.
Could you bring me up a crate of mixers, Jack?
I'll be with you in a minute, lovey. Yeah, so I heard that Jackie's took you in. Now, does that mean upstairs as well?
Rome wasn't built in a day, Jack, if you know what I mean. All right, Jack.
Right, what can I do for you, lovey?
Oh, could you bring me up a crate of mixers from the cellar, please, Jack? If it's not too much trouble.
No trouble at all. No trouble at all.
Man in a hurry?
Yeah. Well, I could do with an extra pair of hands if you're interested.
Well, I could do the money.
Well, you get to meet all the girls, hear all the gossip.
Well...
It's not exactly a new wave thing, though, is it, Spider? Hard graft.
Hey, we're not all layabouts, you know.
Then prove it.
All right. I will.
Good.
Roy, I've got that estimate. Oh, well, that was quick.
Well, can't mess about.
Well, it seems a little on the high side.
Well, that's what things cost these days.
Well, it is true. I know nothing about this kind of thing.
You see, you could get a lower estimate, but they'd be cutting corners. Now, I could do that for you, but it's just...
No, I want a professional job.
Right. Well, that's what it's going to cost you, then.
Right, well, if that's what it costs.
Is that OK, then?
Just let me think about it, will you?
Sure, sure.
Yeah. I'll get back to you tomorrow.
It's really good of you, that, Jackie, love.
There's one good turn deserves another.
Get your hands up, you! Calm down, calm down! I'll have you up for assault!
Oh, yeah. And who's going to believe you after yesterday?
Why, what's happened then?
Oh, have you not heard? They chucked his case out.
Did they?
Oh, yeah. Janice told him everything. Told him it were all a pack of lies. How he'd been lying about my negligence from start to finish.
Is that right, lads? He left the drugs cabinet open. I was in the right mind. I took the wrong ones. I nearly died.
I didn't give him to you. So why did he say I did? I lost my job because of you, Les.
You resigned!
Because of what you'd started. The hospital couldn't prove you were lying, so they were going to settle. I had no choice.
Does this mean that you're not going to get any money then?
Oh, he's not going to get a penny. And then you've got the nerve at dinner time to tell me you dropped the case.
Right, Les, I think you've said enough. Now go.
I didn't mean it to get this serious. I'm sorry.
Sorry, are you?
Right, let's go, Jackie.
You've got to be joking.
There's something I have to be sure about.
Go on.
Do you still have feelings for Sally?
No way. Not after what she did with Greg Kelly.
So you wouldn't want to get back with her, not even for the girls?
No. Look, what are you saying? You're just a passing fancy till I get back with her?
A lot of people do it. Men and women.
Yeah, well, I'm not doing that.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get heavy or anything.
Well, if it's on your mind, it's best you say it. And what about you, then? Do you come with any baggage, as they call it?
Nah.
Oh, that's that sorted.
Anyway, I've really enjoyed tonight.
Yeah, so have I. Well, have to do it again sometime.
It'd be nice.
Yeah. So let me... conversation dries up sometime.
Well, maybe there's nothing left to say for now.
Maybe.
I'll go now, shall I? You must be worn out.
That's what you want to do?
Well, it's what I suggested. I don't know, nerves, I suppose. It's not what I want. I don't mind if you've nothing to say.
Why don't you stay a bit longer?
I will.